Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Once again, we have V here because V has moved back down here for school. V will be joining us for a lot of different streams, so get used to them.
I'm going to
And
be a reoccurring yes.
just so everyone is aware, this flag applies to both of us.
Yeah,
I don't want to see any he, hims or she, hers.
please.
Just some theys, please.
This
That's all that we ask.
dems.
I need to pull up the chat because I forgot to. But yes, please only use they, them for the both of us. That is what we both prefer. So if you don't, you're an asshole, and that is no excuse. Okay. So today, if you have seen the TikToks, we are going to be playing some Smash, and we are going to be first we're playing Smash. We're going to do a few rounds. Right now, we're going to do some quick rounds just to help V get used to it a little bit more because V's a little rusty. Needs to get some more practice with the controls and stuff. And I own the game, so I'm on this a lot. I unlocked all the characters and everything, so I just have a lot more practice in the game.
Yeah.
So
I'm just not that good.
I've been playing this game a lot compared to how many hours V has in the game.
Basically maybe 2 max.
Yeah, so definitely need to have some time to practice. I haven't played this in a while too, so a little bit of warming up is nice. For a bunch of different characters that I know how to play. But then after we're playing Smash, we're gonna hop in and we're actually gonna switch over to Breath of the Wild because we want to play a little bit more. We actually played a little bit after the stream just because V woke up and we were like, you know what, let's play a little bit. Why not? And then we're just gonna do a little bit of playing. We're actually gonna be switching who has control every time we die. And it's going to be a switching off, but I think first, is it just going to be you playing, or is it going to be the starting off with the challenge?
First, it's just going to start off with me playing.
Okay, so first it's going to be V, so we can get warmed up a little bit as well. And also because V hasn't really played the game that much.
It will be very easy for me to die quickly.
V has only made it to getting to Hateno Village in the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
so
I'm
not
not that far along.
Still in the tutorial area, so that's fine. Definitely need to practice, and that is fine. And then we'll start up a new save, and we will...
Sorry?
And then we'll do the trading off. You're good. And then we'll do trading off, but real quick, we're going to hop into... Oh, it does show me. What?
What?
It does show me this. Also, I didn't change the name of the stream, I think.
I
did not.
Is it still like last week's?
Yeah, it's Breath of the Wild. I mean, we are going to be playing Breath of the Wild, but right now we're playing Smash.
Rippity.
They can't even hear the game yet. They can't see it.
I'm preparing something.
I think I got a glimpse of it.
Or I could be. I know Ganondorf's an evil guy. That doesn't mean I don't think he's a little hot. Not gonna lie.
What?
Ganondorf?
I wasn't paying attention. What did I just start hearing?
I said, I'm not gonna... I understand that Ganondorf's a bad guy. I understand that. But that doesn't mean I won't admit that he's kind of attractive. Ganondorf's a little hot. He's buff, okay?
Have you seen Corpse Ganondorf in the trailer for the new game?
I have not. Am I in trouble?
I'll show him to you after stream. It's not. I would get banned. It's like a body.
Show me now.
Hold on. Save. Did you save? You did. Okay. Hey, what's up, Doc? Sorry, I'm not. Okay.
You good?
I didn't have the chat going, so.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the chat. I was still doing the stream setup. Hello, welcome back. We are not playing Breath of the Wild. Like right off
Oh
the
no,
bat.
he's coming in while I'm he was coming in while I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about
So
how hot Ganondorf is.
do you want to talk about how hot Ganondorf is?
He's buff, and I think he's hot.
Go ahead. Let's see it. I want to hear your thoughts on hot Ganondorf.
I'm just waiting.
You can't even see the game yet. We have to see hot Ganondorf first. All right. First, I'll pull up corpse Ganondorf.
Corpse Ganondorf. Oh no. People say they want to fuck Mewtwo all the time too. I'm like,
I can't see that personally.
why?
Why are these such small images? So I'm showing V corpse Ganondorf right now, because V would like Ganondorf for some reason.
I don't really like him for some reason. I just think he's a little bit attractive in his human form, where he's not literally a desecrated corpse.
Or a boar.
Or a boar, or a literal boar. That reminds me of the fucking boar boss in Majora's Mask. That thing was so easy.
They're always easy.
The boar boss, because all you had to do is go around with the spinning attack from the Goron, and then
I'm not seeing any comments on our.
he's just speechless.
I'm setting this up. Hopefully you can see that from there, right? Alright, can you see the game? Hold on, let me go back into this view. You can! Let's go!
Ayo.
Hey yo, let's go! Keep me straight. How does it
Look,
sound? Let me
look at those abs.
You know what? Maybe.
You know, maybe.
Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
The stream isn't too far behind us.
It's not. I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, it's
Chat
running.
is just weirdly delayed. I don't know why.
It's always been weirdly delayed.
Can I go back to the home page? I don't want to
Did
be.
you get banned?
What? Who's talking?
Did he say something that the Twitch gods didn't like?
I don't think so.
The mosquito.
Jeez.
Sorry. He's dead! He can't eat us anymore.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Okay. We're finally playing games. Alright, I am going to play as our good friend Steve.
Steve! No!
Steve! I'm gonna play as Enderman actually, sorry. I'm playing a short Enderman. I'm not gonna give you any hints as to who's a great character.
Why not? Just give me some advice, my guy.
Because Steve's not great. I want you to find the good characters on your own. It's your own journey. I can't guide your journey for you about these characters. Because it's all about how you play. I promise that was English. Also, we bleached our hair. I feel like we should probably address that at least for a second. So, yeah, both of us bleached our hair a little bit. It didn't come out perfectly how we wanted it, but we're gonna do another pass another time. So it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be cool. So I don't want to hear anyone making fun of us down there in the comments. I'll come for your toes. Alright, whenever we're ready, we can go here. But let's snack up. Yes, we will be snacking. We didn't grab the OJ.
Might have to take a break after this round
I agree.
to go grab it.
I agree.
We have supplementary OJ and in case we need it.
Mine is also over there. Wait. That's ADHD for you?
I literally brought it over for you
No, thank you.
because I'm such a
You're a great friend.
thoughtful
Oh my
person.
gosh.
Okay, and there you go.
Oh, no, it's dry. I'm sorry. I apparently lied. Hold on. I want to be bad. My sure. So everyone knows. That's what mine is.
3, 2, 1, go!
Don't mind me saying mine for 7 times over here. Oh wait, why is it? Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not great for me. Oh. Oh. Can you not smack me, please? Oh, that's rude. I'm out of here. I really should. I'm out of here. You should
I'm
do
very
that.
bad.
Oh no!
Beth, well,
Oh no!
there. It is now break time.
Okay. Time to go get the OJ. Also, we are going to try some Hawaiian bread loaf real quick because it looks good. Am I too far back? Oh, okay. V's gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then V will be right back. And then we will continue. And V will get a little more practice. We're gonna do probably a couple more rounds. You're playing Smash yourself? Nah, you're cool, man. It is a fun game. Also, you may notice now that all the colors are very saturated for no reason. Don't worry about that. This top red doesn't look great, but the rest are probably gonna be okay. This one just looks funny. I think the rest look okay. It's just this top one for some reason is a little bit off. I can see that Kennen is attractive in some iterations of him. Okay. Fair. Fair. Of course you'd say. That is a bomb.
Bomb.
It can be if it's tossed around like that.
I wasn't tossing it around. It just fell off.
Oh no, I mean just that didn't mean you tossed it around. Like it's just the ragdolling.
Throw it in the trash if you're not.
I know. I was waiting you to move so I could not hit you. I didn't want to smack you with bread. I barely missed the can. It's okay. I have other trash over there. I have kind of a pile. I need to do some trash cleaning. It's all my fault. I just haven't done it. This one looks good. I personally couldn't really smell anything, but my nose is still a little bit clogged. After seeing that spectacle, and if I want to play Smash with you guys, because the amount of bullying I would do, I don't want to. Yeah. Look, man. Okay, me personally, I'm barely okay. V has not
No
really played much
experience.
at all, so
He is not very good at this type of video game.
we aren't playing this because we're good. We're playing this because it's fun, and that's the important part.
It does not help that we're also on.
We have
One
some
life
OJ in our
rounds.
system.
And
yeah.
we're also on like one life,
Yeah, we're also on one life.
so I don't have the chance to redeem myself.
It's also very important. This isn't bad.
Not bad.
Did you actually get it out?
I think I did.
Damn.
I'm pretty impressive.
I missed the whole. I had to go an entire loaf, an entire piece, and I missed somehow. Okay, you are correct. And why do we only have one stock? Because I have it on quick. Because it's quick training, but it doesn't quite work because I tend to not really let them learn. I just beat them up instead.
Stop battle.
But it doesn't help in that regard either. You have to take dicks and cops.
So thankfully we're partially covering this, I think.
No,
Nope,
don't.
not one bit.
All right there.
All right, we have 3 minutes. Or sorry, that was completely incorrect, backwards entirely. 3 stocks, no time limit, and spirits are okay. I didn't do that. So 3 stocks, no time limit, spirits off, and can I help you? No. And also Final Smash is on because Final Smash is fun. And we will play the custom round. I'm sorry, coworker, but we are going to play it without you. The custom round is fun, so we'll play that probably last before we finish playing Smash. That's probably what we're gonna do mainly. We're gonna do some practices and hop into that, but I'm gonna finish my piece of bread real quick. Because we are what kind of creature eats a lot of bread? Well, I'm name us, non-binary people.
What? Sex? Sex eat a lot of bread because people give them bread and it makes them explode because bread is not good for ducks.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting ducks to explode.
But it happens. They like drink a lot of water and the bread expands in their stomach. And they don't understand that bread expands, so
Alright.
they die. Because they
Glug glug.
What revelation did you have?
What story are you writing? I'm more curious about what story it is first. It's probably related to the revelation.
Probably. Okay. You didn't notice that I did it again. What? Fuck. I don't understand
You
what
missed
you
a
said.
lot.
I don't understand.
We both did, apparently.
What do you mean? What did you miss?
Okay, we can also choose what map we want now. The
Gotta
training,
go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster,
we
faster.
could do classic. The classic roof, or the classic castle. Both are very good options. Would either one sound good to you? Because the roof is like a castle roof. And the castle is like castle and castle grounds.
Oh, the Great Bay. It's the fuck. That's from Majora's Mask. Oh look! Look! It's the 30-something-year-old man
Hold on.
that wants to be a fairy.
Oh no, I wanted you to stay there. You can see the moon in the background. You
Oh
mean
my
Tingle?
god!
Wait,
Yeah.
are you talking about Tingle?
Yeah.
Why'd you use that long ass name for him? Poor man has a name.
I completely forgot it. I was like, this is literally
My
his
man's a
whole
celebrity.
icon.
Personally, for new players, I would recommend FW or Battlefield. I don't want FWs, man. It doesn't mean anything to me.
He said FB, not FW.
It still doesn't mean anything to me. We also have these cheese crisps, tangy ranch flavor. We're gonna try. That little wafer kind of thing. Oh, that's not wafer at all. That's
just fried cheese.
that is tryptophobia incarnate. Oh, that's horrible. I hate to show it to you, but that's terrible. Ugh. Huh.
It tastes like.
Hmm.
It tastes like that when you like make nachos in the microwave, and there's that crispy bit of cheese that like
yeah.
it sticks to the plate, and after it like cools down, it like hardens and it's
You are
crispy.
absolutely correct. That is what that tastes like. What? I hate that. Do you want these?
Final Destination. If you want to know about the story, we can get into a Discord call and I can tell you about more.
God, I think I feel like we'd be sitting here for a couple of hours. But honestly, a whole stream dedicated to just talking about your book lore, or comic lore, or whatever it is you're writing.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick. Because we're like digging into the lore, and then us pressing you about the lore, be like, oh, that's we'll look at that later.
Oh, sorry.
We'll look at that later.
That's a little sneak peek.
And that's for the little. It's a little. We're gonna. What's the thing they say on that Mickey show?
That's the mystery mask tool that'll be used later.
There we go. Thank you. All right, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess we can do the Princess Peach's Castle.
It is a very good one. It is very good to start with, for me anyway. I'm mainly trying to flesh out the story for a video game series I'm trying to make. Ooh.
I'm trying to do the same thing.
A video game series?
I started writing a thing for creative writing
Ooh.
last semester. It's called Secrets of Manshire. It is, I think it's going to be like a young adult type of vibe.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing, but I totally get that. I'm trying to flesh shit out with my thing too. I've been procrastinating looking at it again.
Oh, that's
They're really good.
that looks really good. Holy crap. I'm also an author. I've written a lot of stories. I know another pain. Yes.
Writing buddies. I could send you.
Fleshing out story in lore is
Yeah,
rough.
I'm also like trying to just like, the game series the kind of game I want to do is like an RPG maker game. One, because I feel like it would be easier to learn than like a lot of other graphic type games. It'll be cheaper for me to get the software for it,
Yeah.
and I feel like I could do more with that style of game. Because I kind of want, I don't know, I kind of want to bring back that type of RPG genre, because it's kind of faded back in the game sphere, and it was one of my favorite parts of like in my first like years of gaming. Like I used to play I play the Strange Men trilogy. It had the Crooked Man, the Sandman, and there's another one that I cannot remember right now.
Slenderman?
No,
Not Slenderman. Okay.
it was not Slenderman. It is an old style of RPG games.
Okay. I'm gonna take a drink real quick, and then I'm ready to go.
Stop battle.
Just wanted to snack up real quick.
Okay, I'm asking you for advice.
Okay.
What do you think I should play?
Only if you choose who I should play with no idea on the characters. Sound fun? Like you choose who I play, even though you don't really know the characters.
Okay.
Okay, so you should play. Yeah. It was a suicide prevention type game. Yeah. There's gonna be like the same kind of idea as Mark played with it a long time ago. It was called Don't Take the Risk. It was based around someone taking their own life. We won't talk about that because I'll get banned. Unfortunately, don't let that on
But those types of games,
platforms anymore.
if they're done right, they are super important.
Yes.
They are super important, and they
100%.
do raise a lot of awareness, and people tend to get those big emotions, and maybe it kind of like signals to them like, hey, maybe they should start going to therapy.
Yeah.
Um.
And it lets you know that people are there for you.
Oh yeah, that
Which-
people are. It's not just you.
Of course, if you're going through any of that, talk to somebody. It's the most important step. It's scary. We've been through it ourselves a little bit. So we understand. It's scary, but if you need to, just talk to somebody.
You know.
Just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Like, just even if it's somebody that's not a trained professional, just have somebody just vent to.
Anybody.
You have the writing for the characters from way back then? Oh boy. It's probably cringy and not very great. Probably does not help that it's very old and our humor probably has changed. If there's any humor in it.
Oh god. Okay, ready?
Yes,
Who should I play?
you should be... What kind of character do you want to be? Like magic based, fighting based, like melee based?
Melee based, I think.
Okay. Sword or fists?
I like swords, but fists are also okay, so I don't really care.
Okay. Do you want any magic involved with sword? Or just
Nah.
sword?
Magic with sword is fine as well. I wouldn't want just magic.
Because you should do...
I usually just like to spam the same button over and over again. That's how I play Skyrim.
Okay, that's fair. You should play Bayonetta.
Oh, excellent.
She's a boss.
Hi, mommy.
Also, do one of your triggers and scroll through her skins.
Oh,
You keep going. Keep going. And she has an amazing power. She has an amazing power. That's the one I always choose to.
Look at Robin.
Oof. Please don't put all that in chat because I don't think that'll get past YouTube's censors. I will definitely get banned if like the stories are probably in chat because they're probably dark. I can't have that on. I can't have that on They won't let that be on YouTube.
No,
That doesn't- no,
Daddy
no, no, no.
YouTube says no, no, no.
Big Daddy Mommy YouTube is like no. I don't think so.
Daddy, mommy.
Okay, who should I play now?
I think. Oh no. I don't want to give you a really shitty one. It's like,
No, based off of you having no idea of any of the characters, which one do you think I should be?
I'm gonna give you Bowser Jr. because he's the one I thought about for.
Bowser Jr. Okay.
I just remember him being a little shit in Super Mario Sunshine.
That is true. He was. I am just ahead sometimes. I'm gonna give my. What is he even? Because I chose to. Because I chose to zoom in all of a sudden. I have the power to. I can do whatever I want.
I would like to fill my drink again real quick.
Yes.
And
Go ahead.
I might need to use the bathroom before we do this real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. is a little shit. Yeah, he is. All of the children are really just like that.
But if I'll be damned if I don't choose one of those kids every time whenever I'm playing Mario Kart. I'm
they're
like
so small.
I'm strong and gender envy. That's why I like playing the blue ink, the light blue inkling. I should do like that, and then we'll play it around.
Okay, V is going to be back here in just a second. We can talk about whatever you want, or we can stare creepily into the camera, or I can just eat some snacks. I'll probably do the last one, honestly. Oh, I can always take an OJ break. I think before the next stream, I might try to make some things you can do to interact with the stream a little more, like actually put pop-ups on the screen up there. And I want to see if I can make it through the channel points so you can actually do an actual text pop-up of whatever you want it to say. So you can just say things with a text-to-speech bot on chat, like on the screen. And that'd be like a fun way to interact with me. I'm thinking about doing that because it'd be really fun. Or we can just stick to chat, because that's always just a chill thing to do too. I may just be thinking about too big of a stream with when we don't have that yet. I want to get to that point. But right now we're just chilling with the three of us. We're just vibing here. But I might set that up before next stream. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but we have bleached our hair. My hair is lighter. You're not imagining that. But also, we are blue. I will say we are blue. The camera, for some reason, adds a lot of blue and a little bit of red to the camera. I don't know why. It adds a little bit of red and just a little bit of blue. I have no idea why. But V is almost back in here, so we're gonna hop back on there. But I'm gonna have a little bit of OJ real quick from the quick OJ dispenser. I'm a fog machine. All right. Do you want some OJ? Yes. V is also enjoying some OJ. We are going to do some stronger OJ before we hop over to the other game, because I think that'll be a nice in between. You're already almost off the screen, so you don't really have to go over that much. To be honest. As you can see. R.I.P. that V. Hey! Please don't cough in this dirt. We have food right here.
That's why I'm going in my hand, like specifically.
It doesn't cover it all the way, though. I'll be stingy about my germs. COVID made me it's terrified.
Germaphobe?
No, germ terrified. That's the proper term, I believe. Looking back at one of my writings, it's not bad. It's not really good. Yeah. Okay.
Also, I'm also not even.
Yeah, so V is not mic'd up yet, so don't worry. V is about to get louder. V is about to get audible.
He is now back.
Alright, we ready for Freddy and for our little shit to come in here and teach us how to lose? Because I gave you a very good character if you just can figure out how to use it.
2, 1, go!
Oh god.
Oh, I like her. She moves way better.
What is this? What does this guy have? Oh yeah, there's just that dude here. You don't want to hit him. You hit him anyway. That wasn't even me. You see the effect. Do you remember what you did?
I don't know how I did that.
Oh god, the chips.
Not the two balls.
Not the cheese balls of anything but the cheese balls. Find his weapons. Oh, there's the final smash. What the fuck?
That was unfair.
What just happened? I couldn't see either, to be fair.
It just immediately came on and he knocked you the fuck out.
I was almost dead. What are you? What was that?
I don't know.
What was she doing?
I don't know. I don't know how to play this character. I am figuring it out.
Oh, you final smash. So to do the final smash, you just hold B without moving anything else. Just pressing B once. Without moving any other buttons. Oh, you have me in slow-mo. Do it. Do it. Run away. That's not running away. Okay. I'm back. Hello. I'm alive. I'm alive. But I'm dead.
I'm alive today.
I'm alive. Hey, sick trick move. Let's go. Sick trick. Get out of here.
This button goes straight.
Get out of here. Figure out the button to do it.
I'm trying to.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
You gotta get.
Jesus. There's a whip here. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm getting through here. I'm walking here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Come back. Where are you going? Oh, you're also getting attacked by the Metal Mario. I didn't see it. Away. I guess this does have a bit of obstacles on it, but I guess it's not too bad. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you remember what you did?
Oh no.
Oh no. You've done it twice, you don't remember the button you pressed.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You're about to be gone, my friend.
You were saying?
How are you still alive?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm lucky.
If I lose my last life before you lose the second one, I am going to be pissed. Asher, I'm telling you, I'm not going to be happy, and we are going to stop playing Smash. If I lose this round before you lose this life.
I don't know why I'm still alive. I'm not controlling this. I didn't do that.
Bowser Jr. wins.
Same characters. One life.
Not happening.
Why?
No. Cause it immediately went me, you. That was the pattern that was going until that point. That doesn't make any sense.
What?
One life from these characters? Absolutely not. That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
We could do the same characters 3 lives again. That would make sense. That would be fair,
Okay.
because now I actually kind of understand the character.
Okay.
But
I just was gonna do one life because that's usually how a final Smash like round is done. So that's why I was saying, oh, you know, just one life. That's usually how that's done.
that was such utter. That wasn't even your fault. You should have died at like after.
I
you
don't
hit
know
your
why I
attitude.
wasn't dying.
Like,
I was at
that
like
wasn't-
almost 300.
It was not your
That
fault.
didn't make any fucking sense.
That was the game being fucking terrible.
I was also like next to the giant thing, hoping that's like something would hit me, and it didn't.
It's not. It's like. I hate.
I don't understand.
I hate it. They ban it again.
Bayonetta!
oh, all the kids are here.
Oh, all the kids are here. Oh,
Who do you want to beat up the most?
that bitch.
Wendy?
That cunt. Yeah. Wendy?
Alright, Wendy.
Fuck Wendy.
Alright, I want some cheese balls and we're gonna beat up Wendy. Actually,
No.
no.
Team battle!
Oh yes, excellent.
Oh, no, don't disconnect. I want to switch your. Yeah.
No.
No. This you in a in AI versus me, or do you want to do us versus an AI or two AIs?
Us versus an AI, so we can just beat them up.
Okay. Or do you want it to be really easy or really hard?
Make it reasonable.
Well, let's do 4, because 3 actually isn't that bad. He wasn't using any kill moves. Yeah,
I didn't understand. I don't understand how to.
I thought the moves were seemed a little bit weak, so I'm like, maybe there's just moves that do end up killing you. I was trying to like figure out what move would do it, but I didn't remember how to do any of the moves.
Yeah.
I think if you were able to do the fist thing, you probably could have done it. But I think you just didn't have the right timing for that or something.
Okay.
Because I was drooping around a lot.
Okay, and then that's. And we're doing random on that. Which one are you doing?
I was gonna do Bowser Jr.
Oh yeah.
People? We're gonna do Windy. Uh-oh, did Cheese Balls escape? We do have a few.
Just a couple.
That's a bit more than a couple. It was like, maybe like 6. Maybe a little more.
Not terrible.
It looks not like messy. There's just balls. It's not like there's a bunch of powder everywhere.
Okay.
Wendy!
No.
Ready? What? No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
It's mostly smash attacks that have the kill power. Some fighters have a lot of kill power in just their tilt moves. Is tilt moves these right here on the right Joy-Con? Is that what that means?
Okay.
Oh god, it's Samus.
3, 2, 1, go!
God, move around a little more. You stupid AI. Come here.
No, actually, don't.
I got it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh god, he's shielding. He's smart. He has a brain in there. Oh god, why did he hold me like that? God, Keep him over there. Keep him over there. Oh god. He's too good. He has more coordination than I do, at least. What? That hit you?
Yeah.
That was crap. This maybe this round this brain? Hello?
Maybe this
This map?
stage isn't that
Yeah,
great.
this stage isn't.
I'm also not that great either.
I still blame the stage. I still 100% blame the stage for that. Excuse you, sir. Oh
I'm
my
just not
God.
very good.
Oh god. Well, I.
You are good. What's going on?
I don't want to talk about it.
Be careful, Santa.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. My fists of fury. Oh god, oh god. I don't have fists of fury anymore. I lied. Can you? No. I'm really scared of that button you just pressed. Smack him around. Oh god.
Sorry.
Oh god. The entire world froze.
I'm terrible at Smash. Oh god. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away from him, get away!
He shoots a straight beam in front of him. I didn't know it went through walls though. That's what. Insane. No. How is he still alive? I don't understand.
Okay, come on, we have to.
Oh god, he's behind me now.
Oh my god!
I was reading chat. Oh, we got him. Let's go.
Oh my god, you better.
How is he alive right now? How is my man alive? I don't understand. Can my man die? I beg of you. I beg of you to pass away. Run. Oh, slow-mo him, slow-mo him. Alright, beat him up. Oh god. Alright, we got him here. There's no way he's surviving this. Yeah, there we go. What? Okay, well this is more hard, right?
Sorry.
I get it though.
I don't know.
I get it. Hey, no. He's in a... Okay.
He's like hugging the side. Oh shit.
Oh god,
I'm
oh
just
god.
gonna chill over here.
Oh god. Oh god, I just got smacked around. I'm scared of him, to be honest. I'm actually like terrified and scared. This is a monster. Let's go! Let's go!
Do that one more time!
That was you, let's go! Oh god, oh god, oh god. He's gonna kill me.
I think I've kind of figured. Yeah, I think I've kind of figured it out.
Get him up. Get him.
He's trying to stay away from that wall. I'm like, I don't believe you.
Oh god, he's back me. He's back me good. He's trying to kill me because I'm so good. So he's like aiming at me. Oh god, here we go. That's the end. Okay, I have one life. I am tied up with you guys now, finally. Oh no, he got me. Barely.
Oh no.
Don't leave this. Oh no, he got it to me.
Oh no, it's all up to you, Asher. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm having OJ. I'm enjoying my OJ right now, though. That's for sure. Yeah, there's been a lot of chats since we've been playing this round. If you can read some of those.
That is helpful. That is helpful.
I did not read what he was saying.
Well, Samus is supposed to be the death because of you, so you're welcome.
Come here. Come here. Don't do that. That's just rude. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Hey, don't grab me like that. That's rude, man.
Oh, get away from that wall.
Go, 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 oh god. Oh god, oh god, I'm scared. Let's go! Teamwork! That was a good high five. Let's go! Okay, are you ready for Bouncy Castle? Okay. Three stocks? Or one stock?
Three stocks.
Team battle.
Okay.
Do you want to be just us two first?
Fling.
Just test out.
Stock battle.
This guy's good in here because he bounces you around. I, however, actually am not going to use him because I actually wouldn't be able to get out. I wouldn't be able to get out of the first area. So, maybe Rosalina.
Rosalina and Luma.
Maybe Goth and Rosalina.
Link.
Dark Link.
I'll be Gothling. You're Rosalina.
Goth Rosalina and Goth Link. Let's go. I won another one of these moon packs. That I don't want to say again. Because I might get demonetized. I will save this for after the round, though. Just because I want to sit on that for a minute. I want to distract myself from that thought. You know, it's Goth Rosalina an angsty Link. Yes. It's angsty
You
Link.
want to sit on it for a little bit?
I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Okay,
On to the round.
Let's go.
I don't want to talk about it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Can I smack my star? It's rude. Where's my star? Where did he go? Oh, I think you killed my star. I'd prefer it if you didn't. I prefer if you stop smacking me. Like, your bow and arrows are very annoying. I hope you understand that. Okay, we don't have good characters for this, I'll be honest. Neither of our characters really smack around a lot.
Mine kind of does.
Not as much as we really need. Okay, if you just let me do an attack, I can do some good moves.
No, no.
Get out of here. Anyway. I just love tapped you. It's just a very light tap.
No.
Womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. Smack. Smack it out like a drum. And there goes the star. Oh, ignore the camera there. Just gonna just do that for a second. It's fine. Do you want to leave the map? Is that what you so desire? Because I can offer you peace. Smack me. Big smack. Big smack. Big smack. Yeah, other way. Big smack. Yeah. Hey, nah, hold on. I can't let that happen right away. I can't allow the disrespect. I'm sorry.
He's an asshole. Dick. You've got so many more assholes. You're being an asshole.
Okay, in my defense, he laid me down. Just don't come over here. We're gonna come over there, though. No, Star, come back. Star, no. Star, no. Star. My lifeline. Well, this isn't good. Oh, I didn't do that. I was trying to fall down. No, you killed my star. No, murderer. Oh, new star. Let's go. Active back 2. Hey. That was just rude.
Oh, I'm terrible at this. Why? Okay, I need you to. Okay, knock me onto the top floor so I can knock you out of the arena. Because you are begging for this. Hey, come on.
No, I'm done. I know. Stay still. Hey. What? Hello? What are you doing to stop me?
I'm not pressing it.
Huh? Hello? What? Okay. Oh, no, I was trying to get you up. I'm trying to hit you out of there. No, do it wrong way. Do it. Shoot. Oh, God. Anyway. Oh, you killed my star.
Yeah.
Wait for it to respawn. I can't do anything without it. Okay. I'm pretty useless. Yeah, I know it's called a Luma. I prefer calling it a star. Okay,
I'm
maybe
not-
okay, turn away from me because it's your shield blocking me, I think. Because it's just built into your character. Yeah, it was your shield. Okay. Maybe you need to be jumping, I don't know. Yeah, we just learned that. Thank you for the update. Okay. And there we go.
Okay, get up here.
Okay, close. Luma? How'd you get over there, buddy? No, come back. Come back. Did you find a glitch in the wall? Is there an opening?
How'd you get outside?
Wait. How'd you get back? There's a hole in the wall here. Oh god. No. Oh, Luma, come back. Luma, come back. Luma. Oh god, he's back. Come up here. Just smack.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Jump and do up B. Magic. And then do a jump. Oh gosh, not the cheese balls.
You have to knock me out from in here.
No, I knocked you the other way. That's close enough, right?
Yep.
No, look, come back. I can't do anything without you. Luma, please. Luma, please. Luma. They look so panicked. They look so panicked. Come down here. What are you doing? What happens if I press B now? It's up there. Oh, it's above me. Okay. Oh, Luma. Alright, smack. No, top floor. What are you doing back down here? I sent you to the top floor. Yeah, no. No, no. Oh, thank you. Thank you for realizing that you're stupid. I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate if you don't shoot my Luma while it's charging. It needs time to charge. As always, dude. That's the smack. I don't appreciate smack. I survived. Alright, do jump up B. It's the same thing you did before. Hey. Oh. Hey, excuse you. That's my movement. I'm just gonna chill out here. So, up here, right there.
I'm not coming up there.
Maluma is very exhausted. Excuse yo! They were just trying to take a nap and you smacked them. Don't appreciate
I'm moody, Link. I don't get so.
Oh, I'm back to the original Luma. I'm gonna chill here. Breaking news: Link beats a 4 defenseless woman. No, Luma! I don't know why have you betrayed me. Don't smack my Luma. That's disrespectful.
I'm gonna kill him.
It hurt you.
No, it's so good.
Get out of here.
Oh, there we go. Oh, but.
Oh boy. I'm moving on here. Goodbye. See ya. Okay, that did something, I promise. No, why'd you do that for? Yeah, shut up. Hey, no, hold on. That's what you did. Yeah. You killed another one. Oh no. Okay, now it's a red one. Oh yeah. No. What are you doing?
Come on.
What?
You were the closest one to death, fair and square.
It's not about who's closest to death, it's whoever can beat the person. It's not scripted or anything. What?
Really?
This isn't about skill, this is just whoever can rack up the most points. Because you have to like get me out of the arena, that's the whole goal. I don't have a Luma. I can't do anything. You're just beating up a quarter piece of stone. You have a bomb in your hand, you can blow yourself up. I'm not getting over there. Hey now, hold on. I have a Luma. My Luma looks tired. Oh. Hey, now, hold on. No, it's saying, please, no, don't do it. Oh, but no, no. You wouldn't do it. You would. You won't. Oh. I'm still alive. Somehow. Oh, I have a Luma now. I don't know how I got this one.
Come down here.
What?
Come down here.
What is this? What is this?
Come down here.
Hold on, real quick. I was gonna. I wanted to see what you did when you did that control.
I don't know.
Because I'm really curious about that.
I think I was just pressing A.
Well, if you hold down, like down and B,
I was just trying
it was
to-
doing a weird thing.
I was just trying to get you to bouncy ball off into the space. You were. It was
For
just
the
getting
news-
annoying because I couldn't figure out how to fucking ultimate.
Rack up the most points. You mean whoever can eliminate the opponent's stock first? Okay, no, as in rack up the most like of the hit points, like the percentage number.
Oh my god, you were almost at 400%.
People can get up to over 1,000 on these maps. Like our round was not long.
Holy shit.
The whole point is just to have fun bouncing the person around. It's not even to
Oh.
win those.
Oh my god.
Launch distance.
I gave you 9,914 damage. 9,914%. You gave me 665. Peak damage 300.
Jeez.
Launch distance. Oh my god.
Actual long speed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did not choose good fighters for this round. We picked guys that literally, like, it was just annoying. A little bit.
I will point out good characters for this one. Should we only do one stop?
Start the battle.
Since these last so long? Since now that you've seen it. Do Ganon. Ganon actually would be pretty good at this. He is. Oh, hold on. I have to go back. So.
Start the battle.
Alright. Back on quick.
battle.
I'm gonna do King DDD, and you can do Ganondorf. I'll be black and white DDD.
Dude, Ganon. You know I couldn't resist.
You know, they really do want to actually do Ganon. My table. Oh no!
I don't know.
Table.
I don't know. Something about big buff guys that are like astronaut, like taller and bigger than me. Just chef's kiss.
Oh no, continue, because currently they can't see us or the chat. It's just the game, so please continue talking about Ganon.
Ah, Ganon.
I want a nice clean palette to zoom in on. In post.
Ah, Ganon.
Perfect. Perfect. Bigger or taller? Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh. Where's this going?
Both. Yes.
Alright, are we ready to see which big buff I don't know if you can really call this guy buff.
I love that face. He just posts.
Hi.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh, this chat in here.
Okay. Actually, before we do that,
Does that show up on stream? It does, good. The emotes do show up, good.
before I do that,
But, or do we want to save this until we switch?
that
We
takes
should
a lot.
switch soon, actually.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the last round.
Yep. So let's do that after. I've already done
Y'all
this
are
before.
sus? What do you mean we're sus? What does that mean? Do you see the pride flag? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, yeah, we are, you know. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Ganondorf is a little hot.
Hey, I'm not the one complimenting Ganondorf. It's all V's thing. I've
I'm
seen him
not-
as a corpse. I'm good. I've seen his shriveled dick. I'm alright. I'm good. It's alright. You know what I
Yo,
mean.
you know what I mean.
Look, man, I don't know what you're insinuating about me. I don't know what you mean by y'all. I think you really mean V.
I'm a gremlin. What can I say?
Hashtag called out. We won't talk about what just happened. You could have pointed the other way for that.
Oh my god.
There are other directions.
Can I have like a tissue or something?
I don't have any tissue. I have a napkin just inside the kitchen.
Sure, I'm telling you, please.
Dun 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 dun. Hello. Don't mind us.
sorry.
Nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. All right. We're gonna do this last round, and then we're gonna hop into Breath of the Wild. All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Apparently, right clicked on the.
It's
Here.
there's an emergency.
2, 1.
Nothing happened. Nope. Nothing happened at all.
Nothing happened.
It's fine. Wait a second.
This is not the right map.
Hold on. I don't have this. I don't have this one enabled to choose your
No
map.
contest.
Yeah, spam it real quick. Let me switch around the rules real quick.
Start battle.
1 second. I did not.
My
relax.
sinuses are in pain. My nose hurts.
I was like, my sinus. That's what I was doing. I just wasn't doing the movement. I was lazy.
Evans. Evans. I don't know what I meant to say.
Evans, what?
I don't know what I meant to say by that. I don't know. Okay.
Let's do that real quick. Okay, custom. Bouncy.
No, don't.
Start battle.
Okay, now.
I'm Ganondorf. Fuck off.
My brain turned off.
TDD.
King
Eat a
DDD.
dick. Eat a dick.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna do something.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nom nom nom. Tasty, tasty Ganondorf. Tasty, tasty corpse. Delicious. That's painful.
Ganondorf's pretty good too. He's a good character.
He is.
Makes sense.
I mean, he is the final boss of a lot of the Nintendo properties. I would hope he's gonna be. Jeez.
Can we talk about how many fucking Legend of Zelda games there are? 'Cause there's way too many.
The lore is interesting. Oh god, Dark Beast Ganon. It's facing the wrong way. Get out of here, get out of here, Ganon. You're an overused villain, just like Peepaw Willie.
It's like,
Just like Peepaw Willie. You're just like Peepaw Willie. Overused.
you are like Papa!
You are like Papa. No. No. Hey now. You're a rock star. I can't get up there, by the way. I chose a I chose a character that I can't climb up that.
I don't know if I even could either.
So we have to you have to bounce me up there for us to kill each other. Because watch my upbeat. Okay. I do that and I just drop back down. I have no control of the character after I have to see. Oh my god. Lord Beast. You're just racking up the points now. What just happened? What? Boink. This shouldn't. Yeah, no. Just really bouncy. Made it. Alright, up B. Jump and then up B. Yeah. My. Oh. That was not intentional. Alright. Hello. I have to be on this side. Otherwise you're just gonna bounce me back down. No, it's not a killing blow. That one might be. Ooh, that was a go. King 3 TV and make the ledge. You just need to angle it right. I don't want to try. That'd be annoying to keep trying and doing it over and over again when I'm getting beat up by my toes are just getting smacked around.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that is the end of Smash.
That is the end of Smash.
And we're gonna go to something I actually can play and be a little bit better at.
Okay. So just clearing out some stuff. Forget.
So, do we want to go ahead get everything situated?
How do we want to start? Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
I would like to start, please.
You want to start? Okay. And if you would like to initiate the OJ, you can as well.
I will probably do that, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I am experiencing a very unique discomfort right now. I'm so short.
Now you know my pain. Okay, well, you can lower it if you want to. You will be really, really short in the camera, though, so keep that in mind.
I said I'm really short.
Oh no, I was really short in the camera too.
Okay.
It's just an unfortunate angle. You can get a little bit closer, and you can have a good angle on it.
I don't want to explain the uniqueness of the discomfort. I'm just gonna say it's a unique discomfort.
Also, that chair. Oh boy.
It's a little
Gaming chairs are not great. Unique in what way?
yeah, that's why I said I don't want to explain what way
yeah.
it's unique.
Where did the loaf of bread go? Oh, can you pass me the delicious loaf of Hawaiian bread?
Can I have
I'm gonna just enjoy this since I don't have to play right now.
Can I have a piece?
Of course. If you want to go and do the top R&L triggers.
They really aren't great.
Yeah, gaming chairs are not great.
Yeah, the one I have at home, where I live, when I'm not at school, it's pretty garbage. I kind of want to just get like a big, like, rocking chair, because I hear that those are better
Mine
and
didn't
they're
last a year.
more comfortable.
So I gotta start the office. I want to get sent. Okay, well, I shouldn't talk while I'm chewing bread.
Yeah.
At least with not that much crust. It's just too much.
Mhm.
But my chair, I got because I'm like, oh, you know, a gaming chair. That's probably gonna be like a pretty decent chair. Honestly, I've been in some pretty uncomfortable situations in my life because of scouting. So I can handle being in this chair literally all day because I'm resilient now. For some reason, I've slept on so many rocks. I don't feel discomfort anymore. The pain of the years. You left the fuel over there.
I grabbed everything else.
Well, I'm mic'd up right now, so if you want to run over there real quick.
Dang it. I was mic'd up earlier and I still ran over and grabbed it.
That is correct. I should do it. Fuel. I do need to get more soon. The hard mattresses. The cots at summer camps. Horrendous. It's terrible. Remember the beds you slept on in the cabins? Oh, those were just bricks. It was a mortuary slab. That's all it was.
Speaking of mortuary assistant.
We can talk about YouTube if we want to. Go ahead.
Mortuary assistant is like literally one of the most disgusting like games. Not in a bad way. Like it's grotesque because of like
It's just like
how like it's like it makes
Gore.
you uncomfortable.
it's like almost gore.
But it's easily one of the grossest games I've seen in a minute. Like and like that's coming from somebody who like likes Resident Evil 7, where it's like Marguerite section. That shit's nasty. Oh, said no, not the cots, the blue rectangles.
Yeah, the mortuary boards. I know exactly what you're talking about. The things that just didn't have bedding on it, and they just expected us to use sleeping bags and call it a day. Like, sure, yeah, that's totally safe. There's definitely not bed bugs on this rectangle.
Never had bed bugs. Yes. They are the worst.
They also cannot hear you.
I'm just talking to you right now, really. Bed bugs are the worst. I prefer anything like this.
I need to change the game in the title. Well, not in the title, but in the algorithm.
Sorry for the long break.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a quick break, just with looking at us for a sec. We're just vibing.
I would possibly kill him.
Oh, we'd definitely make some killing. It's not what it looks like, I promise.
What?
It's not what it looks like, I promise.
I'm a virgin.
And I'm asexual. We're good.
Okay. This is gonna be close to you soon. So
Sounds good to me.
we can go ahead and get ready to start to go into the game since
Yes. So you can actually
Sorry?
see the controls right there for the stream, if you can read them.
no.
So this button right here takes us back to the game. This one takes us full screen. This one is still in game, but a slightly bigger screen.
Okay, so this 0.
Yep. And we'll just reset us back to the game there.
Okay, we're gonna do a new game in normal mode. We're starting off the normal.
Did I select streaming? Hit the home button real quick and let me just look at the icon. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, new game.
Hold on. 1 second. I don't know why it didn't work when you pressed it. That was weird. I was just looking at the screen. I was like, that's not right.
Well, rip.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just looking at this. Yep, override. The only save data for that was just me just having a save there so I could hop into master mode.
I have my drink, please.
Yes. You can put that on the coaster over there.
Thank you.
That is an old church coaster. You're eating bread too? Why? Your apartment provides the bed and the mattress they provide is basically the same, but it's just a little softer. Where do you live? Like a military camp? What? What kind of apartments provide your bed for you? Is that common?
Welcome to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, for cutscene, let's just real quick here. They can't see us, but I think they can still hear us.
Hello. Open your eyes.
Might turn up the
Open
game.
your eyes.
That would not be a bad idea.
Wake up, Link.
You don't use bed coverings? What's wrong? You're gonna get bed bugs, my guy. How does the game sound? Does the game sound okay for you, or do we need to turn it up for you guys? Because we're gonna turn it up for us. But does it sound okay for you? Really, no. No. I'll do maintenance. Oh, ignore that glass. Should be a little better for us. Just some pillows and blankets will suffice? No, man, you need all the bedding. You need it all. You crazy?
Sheets are what keep you from like having like dirty mattresses.
Yeah. Like, imagine if you throw up in your bed on accident. Because I actually did this recently. Some TMI, I'm sorry. But I did this recently. All that bedding saved my mattress. It is not dirty at all. And I'm so thankful that I had all those coverings on there. Because I just pop those in all that cleaning. Get them clean. All good.
That is a Sheikah
Don't worry about it
slate.
anymore. It's great.
Take it.
I don't have your phone.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So I could see it. Bed coverings are annoying to deal with. Oh my gosh. Who is this man?
For shame.
Great. Do you want music playing? What was this playing?
He's frolicking.
You missed something. How did you miss something? You're like, oh look, boxes. Let's just walk past it. Unless you want Naked Link. That is an option. But Twitch might ban me then.
No, because look, this shirt doesn't even fit him properly. Look at his belly; it's showing.
Which is weird, right?
Why is your belly showing, Link?
Why would there be a shirt that doesn't fit him in this shrine? Where he wakes up at? Like, they obviously left him that clothing.
Hold the Sheikah slate
Unless it wasn't,
up to the
unless that
pedestal.
wasn't meant for him.
I don't like
That
it.
will show you the way.
I don't know if it's working whenever it's hiding. No, for some reason. That's fair. Plus, at the games at a good volume, then it's probably good to help with the immersion too. Sometimes people have their game volume really, really low, and that would need music with it. But since it's their first time, like actually playing through it from the start, and we're like doing it for the cutscenes and
You are the
everything,
light,
no music makes sense.
our light, that must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Did it work?
Boom, boom, boom.
It's not working. I think you said that last stream. You beat all the fine beasts and still haven't beaten the game. I've beaten the game. I lost count how many times I've beaten the game. It's a really fun game though. I like all the story. I love all the lore. Lore's my favorite part of games. And it really does a good job of telling the story. I think you'll really enjoy it. There's a Fish Daddy. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gotta love a fish daddy.
Also, Link has Fish Wife.
Gonna smack people. Here's Zelda's daddy.
What do you mean? It's just an old man.
We did play through a little bit on our own time.
Yeah. V has made it to Hateno, but has not finished all that quest.
I'm not gonna fill up on tree branches.
Good idea. Well, what I love most about open world games
Ooh,
is the beautiful scenery those games provide.
No.
Yes, that opening title, amazing. I love it. This entire game is just it's so well crafted. And I'm really scared that the new Pokemon game is going to be just so bland and not have
It's just not gonna live up to the vibe.
It's not going to have any environment. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be so sad. I really hope that they just prove us wrong and it's an amazing game and we're just overthinking it. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I like that boulder. That was a nice boulder. Okay, let's talk to the old man.
Take his apples.
I will talk to him first before I take his shit. But yes, I will be taking those apples promptly.
That is true.
I didn't mean to say bye. Sorry.
The Pokemon games are not made by the same people. They're made by Game Freak, and this is made by another company that I don't remember, but I don't think it's necessarily Nintendo. It's like a subcategory, like how Game Freak is. Is there just one left?
Oh, you have one.
Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one in there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me. If we are doing OJ, we need snacks. Like, come on. Otherwise, you're not gonna survive.
No, just me. I'm just also a snacky person.
No, I shouldn't eat too much because I will get sick if I eat too many snacks.
That is fair. Same.
So you gotta take it a little easy and like take it as slow as you can, even though it's delicious. And you had some OJ. Are you getting the story? I know you've already played through some of this before, but are you getting the story of what's happened so far?
The city was destroyed 100 years ago. It's a ghost town.
Not just the city, the entire
Kingdom.
yeah. The dev is called Nintendo EPD. Interesting. I didn't know they had Nintendo in their name. Interesting. I beg your pardon? The YouTube clip you sent me? On Discord? I didn't see a clip on Discord. I'll have to look after the stream. Because if I get on my computer right now, I'll lag it out and the stream will start lagging really bad. And I don't want that to happen.
Oh, I see another apple.
Those are really hard to get, but you can try. There's a platform over there you can try to get it from. Yay. Oh. You can do it in the air. Let's get that apple.
Hey.
Let's go! It's very funny and very true. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at it.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Yeah, you can see that on the minimap now.
Got the woodcutter's axe.
We're probably going to make it through the Great Plateau and maybe make it to Hateno and make it through some of that story. But we're not going to make it through much more in this stream at least. Especially since we're going to eventually switch out and do a different world. But switching out between the two of us. We're just going to restart this world. This is just getting warmed up. There's an angry man over there. Aha, he dropped a stick.
Did I bully that thing? Oh, just a little bit. Did he deserve it? Yes, because he was trying to kill me. I'm not gonna talk about it. Shut up.
I didn't say that. Yep. Oh. That's not a novel. What was that game?
Apples are useful.
Well, it's about Nintendo discontinuing the 3DS eShop. I heard about them doing that. Apparently it's a funny video about that. Interesting. I'm curious.
That's a suspicious boulder.
Nah. Remember how important the camera is. Look down that hill. I think I see a few angry men over there. First try, let's go!
Okay. Got a club. I think I enjoyed that a little too much. It was so good.
Don't worry, the Great Plateau has tons of that.
Oh, it's supposed to be like easy peasy lemon squeezy vibes, right?
It's all about tutorial. It's all teaching you. That's all this is.
Oh god. I'm
Yeah.
changing my weapon.
Local clubs are pretty good.
And they are lighter.
Yes. It's one-handed.
See? Convincing you that as well.
Look at that frog.
Come here, come here.
No! I hate it when they do that.
Okay.
You always gotta run away. The monster.
I dropped several men. Got a traveler's sword. That's better than the rusty sword.
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it doesn't break as quickly. I love how the stream, the color of the game is so bright. At least you can see in the darkness. That's the important part, right? I'm a dip. I need food before it's getting late. Okay. Peace out, Doc. We'll just
Bye-bye.
keep vibing and playing this game. This probably will be cut up and made into a video at some point after the Pokemon Coliseum video is released next week. So be on the lookout for that. It'll maybe be released in a week or two. Just depends on how long I decide to take on it. But yeah, if you want to watch it, take a look at that when it comes out. But we'll check you in the next stream, Doc. Have a good night and enjoy the food. We are enjoying ours.
Yep.
Hello. If you had to make out with any object in your house, what would it be? Had to make out with any object? My first thought would be like maybe a food.
Bread. Hawaiian bread.
You're right. I'll do it right now, actually, you know? This one actually had a hole in it. I wish I'd kept it. I could have just like used it as like a mouth. Started like giving it tongue. Like kiss or take away. What do you mean take away? What does make out mean in any other context?
Like run away with it.
Oh.
Make off with the loot.
Oh. Epic.
Oh shit, that was hard. Oopsies.
What have you done? Oh, that's so dry for some reason.
You good?
Oh. Oh.
Still in local information. The real question is how much longer do you want to go? Do we want to go to 11?
Well, eventually we do have to switch
Oh yeah, we do
to
need.
do the switching
How
off thing.
about, since I went ahead and got the She Gets Late mission started, you go ahead and do the first temple. We alternate temples.
Okay. I have no idea what takeaway means, so let's go with Kev.
So let's go with the kiss.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay, well. Here you go.
You can stay in that seat if you want to.
Excellent. I'm quite comfortable. Yeah.
Oh, my mouth is making weird noises. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Your mouth's making these popping noises and like eating noises. I'm so sorry.
Remember, you have been asleep for the
I heard back
past
my own
100
streams.
years.
And I've heard ASMR that I didn't want to hear.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its
He's
end.
gone. Calamity gone.
Look at that sexy word. I didn't just to make you upset.
Now then,
That's the only reason.
you must hurry, Link.
I agree.
Before
I could also
it's
use
too
100-year
late.
nap. I think that'd be the best.
Yes.
Nice. Long
I think
slumber.
that would literally solve all of my problems.
Probably.
I think literally all problems that I have would be cured. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Like that.
Okay, we're not going to go down the normal way because now I am in control. Before you saw what V can do, now we're gonna see what I can do.
V is very.
V is a beginner, and I have speedrun this game. But I'm also an idiot, so let's see how this goes. I had a feeling it wouldn't go great the first try.
Too bad we're not alternating deaths
We
anymore.
could, and you could just keep trying.
No.
I'll just teach you the
No, I'll
glitch
let
real
you.
quick.
I'll let you keep doing it. This will be amusing.
Don't worry, I got this. Second try.
Welcome to the Asher kills themselves.
Nope, I got it
segment.
right here.
Oh.
Let's go! Let's go!
I was convinced.
I am good at this game, I promise. I'm just stupid. You may notice how addicted I am to this game as well. My wallpaper. V can see this. My wallpaper is literally the castle.
Oh
After you've finished the game. It's not. It is from my playthrough. It's my own screenshot from my own game. But I have other wallpapers from Point Crow's streams when he had the no lighting effect. That was fun. It would look really cool. And I'm skipping through all this dialogue because we've already read through all this, and it's not auto scrolling through this dialogue, so I'm just gonna go straight through it. He's just talking about basic understanding of the 100 years that we've been asleep, what happened, how Ganon did the thing.
Give you two guesses as to who that man is.
It's definitely not anyone that we may have already maybe had an idea exists. Maybe not,
Definitely not a father figure.
or royalty of any kind.
Okay. Adventure log.
All right, and he wants us to follow him, but once again, it's time and control. We're going to speedrun it, and I'm just gonna whistle sprint over there, and I'm gonna ignore his his ask to follow him. When we switch, you're gonna see different perspectives on how the game can be played.
I follow the rules.
And I like to glitch. I'm not going to glitch into the shrine though, because I don't want to be here all day. No, thank you.
The pollen in this location makes me wanna die. I probably would be able to breathe in Breath of the Wild.
Absolutely not. In fantasy in general, most likely not. What's up? Nothing new.
I just wanted to check. Got 2 people.
One of them is us.
One of them is
Just to clarify.
Love that. I love.
They can hear that.
Apologies.
Those are important. Those are very important things to have when you're a father, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thought can be nice sometimes, but then when you think about it a little bit more,
You realize.
it no longer is nice.
You realize
And you realize,
having children. Maybe not for you.
maybe not for you.
That's.
But one day, you think one day,
Magnesis. One day.
Magnesis one day. We got magnet control now.
Oh no! Finish the stream. No, talk to the people.
Hmm?
And get that special extra stuff.
What?
Get the chest and everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do the things.
I'm gonna move the controller. I don't feel like moving the actual joystick. No. Too far. Oh, I need a weapon. That would be important to have.
Well,
thank
you
you.
still got Pro Club. I like the weapon.
Do it, I dare you.
Do it, I dare you, does it. Drop Pikachu face.
Your face in the last one.
Last stream, that was surprising. I cannot believe we one-shotted you.
That was insane. I was like, what? I just got here. Now I'm getting smacked? There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Jeez.
Jesus, took you forever. I go in 2 guns of blazing. I really need to get. I really need a copy of Skyrim for PS4.
It's the computer. Or the camera.
I'm watching you, camera.
And viewers, we're watching you. We're watching you at home. Every move you take right now, we're watching you. Every breath you breathe.
Stop! You're terrible. You're just staring in their soul like an absolute.
Hey, we could go full screen. We could do my funny zoom.
gremlin.
I have a big funny zoom. Hold on. I want to actually pull it up so you can see it too. I have a big funny zoom. Or we can just go all the way in. Or we can just be so. I want one where I'm like full screen, super zoomed in on the face.
Just all over your face. Okay, we ready?
But that's hard to like plan out because faces move around so much. I'm gonna hide this again so I don't lag.
Yeah, that's fair.
I won't lag on my stream. That's ridiculous.
Lag is bad.
Don't kill me. Thank you. That was scary. All right, and your turn.
Okay.
You can take over. I'm gonna turn this a bit more towards me. I can't really see it. Nice.
Since we've already seen what this type of vibe is, we're going to skip. Do you know if you're in a hurry to climb somewhere, you can scale a wall quicker by using X?
I did. Or did you not?
I got it.
Did you know you could lift metal objects hidden in water?
Oh!
Oh! What'd you just call me? Sir, what'd you just call me?
Just silence.
Are you sure you don't want any music playing? Just
Da-da-da,
cooing
da,
sounds and
da,
silence. That's all
dow.
you're getting right now. Do you like the quality of streaming?
Just.
I'm sorry, I'm snacking right now.
Oh.
I'm not on the hot seat. You spin me right round, baby, right round, spin record, baby, right round. Okay. Right round. Right round, baby.
God damn it. 3 more. Okay, my big one. Well, I suppose I did right.
I suppose I went more than the one spirit orb. I went all 4. I'm so changeable.
Oh my god, old man.
Starting to seem like Moriarty from Sherlock. So changeable. There's
How
like
many
one
times do
popular-
we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people. How many times? We're gonna pretend like we didn't do that joke a couple streams ago. No, that was last stream.
That was
It was just last weekend. It's fine.
my itchy.
It might be the mosquitoes that I have kept in here. They're my pets.
I killed that one earlier.
Thankfully, there's like no gnats bothering us really today. We do have occasional gnat issues.
That's
Very
because
annoying.
of how fucking humid it is here. Does not help.
They just live so well in this environment. And it's like a swamp right around my apartment, so it's like mosquitoes galore. It's their breeding ground. You didn't have to talk to them. We could just ignore it, man. How many times we're gonna teach you this lesson, old man? Do you remember where the shrines are? They're not that way.
How do I do the thing?
Do the fall damage cancel?
No, I'm saying how do I look at the thing?
Oh, the right joystick. You have to press it in. You're looking at Hyrule Field right now. You're not looking at the Great Plateau.
Oh, god damn it. Let's just look over here. Go,
I think
bitch.
he's like guiding you in the direction you're supposed to start looking in. Also, I have the motion on, so you can move with your hands too, if you want to get precise that way. I can also turn that off to make it easier for you, if you prefer that.
Is that those two different ones?
Right now, you just want to get the shrines, not the towers. Just to keep you on task. And then there's one more, a little more to your left. And down. A little more to the left. Right there.
Oh, y'all know where I'm going first.
Yeah. I think we know where we're heading. There's one way down from the inside here. Or we can do the fall damage cancel.
Welcome to the way I do this.
Or you can
Just the
or
way
we
you're
can see how V does it. Well, I do.
Welcome to how I do this, which is I just drop down as fast as possible. Doing it the normal way. Not because I'm a little bitch, but because I'm not good at this game.
For the record, that's called OJ, if you're curious. So that Twitch doesn't get angry with us for any reasons. Don't worry. It's fun.
Okay, definitely need it this way.
You, need to use your camera a little more. The camera's very helpful for those clips. Also, you can see the map. You can see the border of where your area is.
I wasn't paying attention to the map. I was paying
Oh no, I'm just helping
attention-
guide your attention back over there. You're good. It's a learning experience. This first one won't attack you, but anyone inside will. Outside of the Great Plateau, I won't give any more hints or anything. Just since we're still recovering and everything. You're back from your munch? Welcome back. Munch was good. We're still munching over here. But since you're still getting started and everything, I'll let you learn and I'll give you any hints if you need them. Sometimes I wanted hints because I speak too much. That will kill you. Don't do it. Don't do it. He will activate. You have to go around that wall.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Well, you can avoid activating him by going around the wall. But it's too late for that. Now all you can do is run. You can make it across if you run all the way. But just be very, very fast. Okay, I don't think you're gonna make that. Oh, just behind the wall. Just in the nick of time. You have swapped from PC to your phone. You watching us on PC? No, no.
I'm gonna wait for him to.
The phone is a lot more annoying to type on when you're watching a stream, I feel.
A little bit.
Especially since you can't type fast. Especially if you're really used to a computer. You use it a lot. Phones are way slower.
Oh.
And it's hard to see the person that you're watching while typing. They try to make it as intuitive as possible, but it's still not great. In my opinion. We could represent the Switch. Or we can keep wearing our shirt that doesn't fit white. It works too.
It's a fashion statement.
Okay. We have to show that small bit of crop. That small bit of crop top.
We gotta make the leak worthy of having said the line, "It's smooching time."
And we can't let him speak again. It's too terribly bad. It's just another device I can't watch stuff on. Or you can watch stuff on. So it's not... I mean, fair enough. Yeah. It's fair enough. That may be time for my
might be time. I'm getting ready to take a smaller OJ break. So.
Ooh, should we go full screen for our short break?
Maybe.
You have a joke for us? Ooh, should we have a compilation? Is a compilation
Are we
time?
doing dad jokes part 2?
Dad joke compilation time? I think so. That's a good idea. You do dad jokes while I do OJ.
Sorry.
You're good. I'm just going to mute myself. So the torch, or that the
What's
special
Link's
OG
favorite piece of clothing?
I don't know, what is it? He might know these jokes already. Yeah. Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Why? Because they can't hear me really well. Because I muted myself. So there's no point in talking.
Oh, so it's just me. Oh.
You get nothing from that. Oh no. No laughter from the response.
Sorry. I was
He's like, come on.
wow.
First try. You got it first try, and we're like, yeah, it's no biggie. Ha ha. Ho 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 ho.
I think the fact that we didn't laugh makes it funnier. That because I thought it was funny. I'm so sorry. It was really funny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Sorry. It's that stupid face.
Oh, very yawning. I'm falling asleep. Eyes open wide.
I'm sorry.
They can't see us right now.
Yeah,
The
no.
game right now.
I just thought I'd go ahead and get the new room, get it situated.
Another joke in chat.
What is Dracula's favorite drink? A Bloody Mary. Hey! I got it before I saw it in chat. Nice. Nice.
Let's go.
I'm a comedy master.
What do you call a sad tree?
A weeping willow.
I think you got it, actually. Oops. It's just a man. It's just a man suddenly. It's just a man suddenly.
God damn it!
Welcome back to Man. We know your jokes. That's so stupid. My punchline. You're talking to the.
I'm a comedy god.
You're
Okay.
talking to the comedy god over here.
I didn't have a dad growing up, so I had to become my own. That's why I know all the punchlines, just stupid jokes like that.
What do you call a? Wait.
A threatening
Yeah,
tree.
what do you call a threatening tree?
I'm stumped. Oh, no bite.
Did I? I did. I'm laughing because you said that you're stumped to a tree joke. You did?
I didn't realize I made a joke. I think the fact that you picked up on it being a joke before I did is funny.
I'm like, how did you not notice that?
I'm stumped. Hoeing.
Ding.
Oh my god. So funny. I'm sorry that we've been just staring at Link's face.
There's just a man here now. It's fine. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hiya. Okay.
Alright, back to bread. Actually, I shouldn't have any more bread. I've made the executive decision with my body not having more bread. Yeah, you just blow it up right there, right now. I think it's a great idea. What's in your hands? First thing. Link is me right now. You're just bald. You're just bald-faced.
You mean
I unfortunately have a beard. And for me it is unfortunate because it is very patchy and ugly and I don't like it.
the Claymore's
Plus,
nice.
I just don't have any gender envy coming from it. It is not a gender happy thing. So I want to remove it. But I'm just lazy. And it has stayed on because I'm lazy.
Owie.
But it will go away. Eventually. Maybe after we finish the hair, it might be gone by next stream. We shall see. If not, I might cry. It is fine. It's okay. The video and audio is fucked. Hopefully that'll help. I'm also going to clear some memory,
Excellent.
just to make sure that we sound okay in the movie. So we might have some temporary extreme lag, but it will go away here in a second. I apologize for the laggy stream.
You
Doing
also
too
notice
much.
sometimes I don't remember to run.
Yes, V
I'm
does
sorry.
not like to run for some reason. V enjoys the walk, the nice scenic views.
I like taking my time. Money!
I like riding on the horses and just riding the entire path, just following the path. Because they'll follow the path for you. You can just sit back and just relax while the horse takes you on the path you need to go. And it's just like, yes, please. Mission time, let's go.
The audio is ahead of the video.
I call that magic. I don't know why it's doing that, to be honest. Which audio? Our voices or the game? Because that's what I'm thinking now. Oh boy. Oh boy, hold on. Hold on. Everything's fucked. Hold on. We will probably have short-term lag issues. It's fine. The game audio? Witchcraft. It's not giving me a game anymore.
Damn it.
What? You're still alive. Listen. Listen. Listen.
Phew, sorry.
Well, we're still alive. Something's gone horribly wrong.
What's going on?
I can't see the...
The recording?
Come back. Come back to me. Close out of that. Open up OBS. Ah. Okay.
Which one goes us?
Hi.
Are we good?
Huh?
Are we good?
I have no idea for now. But I can at least see the replay now.
Sorry? I'm in Allergy Central. Fuck does the audio?
It is a few seconds ahead.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yes, that is because the input is lagging from the game. I can try to unplug it and plug it back in real quick. That might fix it.
Okay.
It could just be because the computer started getting hot, so it started to lag behind.
Oh, shit.
Careful.
Yep.
It's gonna have hair on it probably. We'll have to pick it up.
It'll be fine.
It's happened before.
Oh, minimal damage.
Thankfully, I've vacuumed here recently.
Yeah. It's actually, I don't see any, I got the little bit of, the littlest bit of fuzz off of it.
That's good.
This one.
Also, this was probably. That's fine.
Hmm?
That's probably important to ask a while ago, but what do you prefer for the layout? Do you want the full screen layout for the stream, or do you want the smaller one?
I think the full screen layout works. Oh,
It's empty. It's fine. Ugh.
we good?
Yeah. I just got a fat ass. How's the game now? Fingers crossed.
We're about to see. Let us know how the game is.
Well, do something in the game. Continue this. Yes, I agree with Doc here. It is better. It's not perfectly fixed, I think, but it is way better. It is way better. So we should be good. And the input's not really lagging too much, so that is fantastic. I think what happened is the input from the game started lagging. It's fine now.
He said it's fixed.
Yeah. I'm just explaining a little bit more. Jesus. This is not Jesus. I'm bored right now. Yes. You have a 1-2 punch joke of a joke. Hit us with it. What is Gary from SpongeBob? A snail. You're gonna make fun of how slow I am, aren't you? Well, I already did.
He's also he's an emotional support snail.
I'm an emotional support NB. We're all straight guys. I'm at work. What are snails? What are snails? Like a giant medical term, or like philosophically?
I mean, what is a snail?
Bottom feeders. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Where's the stroke going?
Oh no.
Oh, run, 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 run. Oh god.
I like to live dangerously.
You know what that means? No, I don't want to know what that means. Where's it going?
Do they eat ass?
Jin's gonna eat ass. Just by the by. Gary is an ass man. You got it before you even said it. You got it before you said it again.
I wasn't even trying. I was trying to be funny in my own way because I couldn't figure out what the joke was gonna be. I'm sorry.
It continues.
I don't think I can. I think it's... I think it's funny that I wasn't even trying that time. At the very least. This is so fucking tedious.
You can run. But you can't hide. You can hide, but you can't hide. Monty. Why are you going to the, there?
That's the easiest way to get up that way.
What do you call it, a pressed bottle of syrup? I call that myself. And my dinner. I don't know what that means. A sad sap. Yep, that's me. Yep, that's me. That is correct. You can also replace that with Asher, and it also works.
You know, self-deprecating jokes. Yeah.
You're gonna start racing to death.
Yeah, I know, I'm burning. I'm just trying to... Uh-oh. I see I may have made a mistake. I realize I may be at full here.
I was wondering what your plan was.
I don't know.
Oh god.
Well, it's about to be death time. I may have, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I'm definitely not where I'm supposed to be.
You have a good night, Duck. It was good having you here. Honestly, we might hop off here
Yeah.
in a little bit, so we can start drinking some extra pulpy OJ. So
Yeah. Actually, I was supposed to give you the controller a while ago.
that is okay.
So, how about you? Your turn.
Can you pause it? I don't have a hand right now.
Poor Link. I'm freezing. How about we get to the next shrine? Finish it, and then we can call it a night.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I'm on the voice dragon.
Whoa, what? Sorry?
You're good. Getting late.
Oh, I forgot all about this.
Don't worry, I got you. I'll get us stocked up on goods.
Yeah. Well, it's also time we can get some food cooked up and ready.
That's what we're doing.
We have
You
not
get that.
pre-gathered a lot of ingredients.
I'm making sure we got a lot of good stuff on us.
You've got a lot of good funny bits.
I hope so.
You kind of you could do a Easter punchline segment.
V's just a little bit too good at punchlines. Here's what happened on stream today. It got a little weird.
I think the editing on that is gonna be so funny because you're just gonna have.
I'm gonna take that clip that I just did right there. I'm gonna use that for the TikTok, and I'm gonna use the rest of the clips.
It's gonna be
for
so
you.
funny. You're gonna have the funny clip you wanted from last time. This time.
I really wanted a really good dad joke clip, but V was a little too out of it last time, so I had to improvise with the last TikTok of V and I. I wanted it to be a really funny dad joke one, but alas.
Well,
Too much extra pulpy OJ.
Ugh. The worst thing about drinking after you turn drinking extra pulpy OJ, after you turn of age, or it's like takes it out of you.
Oh yeah,
It makes
that's why
you
they do it.
sleepy.
Whoa, that was a critical. What the fuck? Look at how much this one gave us. It's supposed to give us 2. Jesus Christ. This banger every single time. Why so many? What the fuck? Alright, then hold these 2, put them in there. That is the perfect amount to get to there with a little bit extra. I've had a ghost for a while. It was before you even came here. I'm surprised they didn't warn you.
Sorry.
I'm surprised my other friends didn't warn you before you came here for the first time. Surprised like Tori and all them didn't warn you.
You're the first person to tell me that your place was haunted.
Oh yeah, seriously haunted. It's bad. It's okay though. I live here. It's fine. The ghost and I are chill.
You know what might be a fun game to play?
Ouija?
Streaming with everybody?
Ouija board?
No.
What do you mean?
No. Tori just sent another snap.
I saw that. I don't know what she's talking about.
She had a good night and she's telling everybody to have a good night.
Hell yeah. Don't mind me. Hello, sir. You want an arrow to the face? Blink once for yes. Blink 0 times for yes as well. Yes, you say?
Asher?
You're lucky. You're lucky, old man. Do you want the privilege of going across this chasm?
No. You can do it.
It's chasm time.
We're just gonna get to this next. shrine, and then we're gonna call it night after we finish it. Maybe finish it, because I think we'll have to. And then there's only one more room.
I'm so angry.
We're gonna grab that spear and that bubble club. I would drop a different weapon that isn't as good.
Perhaps this,
Yeah.
this torch, and perhaps an arm. I know we are going to take down this tree because it is full of elves. And they are delicious. Ugh, disgusting. Then. You get to see how I climb this mountain. Very tired, like.
Asher doesn't like to waste time.
I like me some speedy gameplay.
Makes sense, considering.
It's fine.
Wait for your life, your stamina to come back.
No, it didn't. Oh, I fell down from there
Oh no.
because I got the angle wrong. Well, the transition doesn't work well sometimes. It's a little buggy. Don't worry about that.
I'm gotta be getting close.
Right, big man?
What?
Right, big man? Yeah. I like how the light doesn't move. The light in his eyes are just static.
Yeah.
Hiya! Yeah.
Hey, listen,
God, I'm glad there's not a fairy in this game.
listen.
Well, actually, there are fairies, but they don't make you want to put them in a jar. That's a little rude.
I think fairies deserve rights.
They need to just not. They need to be less annoying. But they deserve rights. They just need to be more considerate of others. I'll go. Finally made it. Alright. And then this is gonna be the last shrine. This is Stasis. This won't be too bad. This is actually my favorite shrine, so I'm glad I get to do it.
Excellent. Oh, which means I get to do the ice.
Yeah, Cry on Us. Which isn't that bad. It's just really, really short. It's the shortest one.
Yeah, it is the shortest one, but it is also one of the most annoying ones.
Yeah, because aiming that is really annoying. That's probably why it is the shortest one, because it's really annoying. It's better with the motion controls, but even then it's annoying.
That's fine, you'll be able to get through this one pretty fast. And then we gotta go all the way to that one village to get the thing.
We could do Zoom. Or we could BLSS. And get there way fast. speed. Hello, sir. I didn't mean. Maybe throw away this spear.
Yeah, I think the spear is not worth it, honestly.
Let me get in this guy.
The sledgehammer's maybe not worth it.
Ta-ta!
Woohoo!
I could have just wind bombed it and skipped all that, but I didn't feel like it. It was fun to do it. There's a reason why it's my favorite. I like the puzzles.
Well, when the puzzles are done well, it's nice.
It's satisfying.
It just when it's the same puzzle repeated over and over again, over a bunch of times, it's less fun.
Yeah. But the puzzles in this game do get really, really interesting. The divine beasts are really fun.
Yeah.
But once you've done that like 8 times, it's like, eh. It's just another go.
Well. Oh, look.
Yeah, we are a little laggy. The actual stream looks a little better.
The stream looks better than the camera that we're seeing.
Just the computer itself is lagging a lot, so it's not really good.
But do you want the chair back too?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh, careful. Over you. Okay, hello. Okay, we're back over here. If you want to mic up so we can hear you. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out the stream today. Thank you, brand new chatter. I actually never read your name. I was a little bit confused about it, but I'll go and say it right now. Scroll back over here. Thank you, Dolish, for Wii U for joining us on the stream today. Really appreciate someone popping in here joining us. Even if it was just a random question and a few extra random comments, still a joy to have someone else join us on streams to help us get those numbers to let Twitch know that people actually kind of like what I'm doing. It's helpful to the stream to help us get boosted in that algorithm. Woo!
Well, we'll be doing more Zelda playthroughs, and we'll do some more Smash eventually. Maybe I'll eventually get better, but yeah, this was fun. I had fun with everything.
Yes, we will be back next week. Maybe, but I think my coworker may be available because he and I do want to play Smash on stream, and we just want to play Smash for like a few hours because he wants to be on stream for a bit because he wants to like have the experience and like see what it's like.
So
because it is different. It's cool.
It's fun.
It is actually like a fun experience because when you got a chatter, like we got Doc, shout out Doc. It's fun. It makes it a lot more fun when you have someone to talk to, and even when there's a guest, makes the stream even more interesting. I think. So thank you everyone for involved for coming out today. I really appreciate it, and making everything much more interesting for viewers. I'm bored by myself.
Have a good night.
Awkward aside.
Have a good night.
Everyone have a great night, and we will see you at 8:30 Central Time next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Now it's a little awkward because I gotta go over here and actually
Turn off the stream. Bye-bye.
Have a great night, everybody. See you in the VOD.